Hey, if you're just joining us, be sure to subscribe to Mums at the Table. I'm sitting here with Rach. We're going to be talking about how to keep kids safe online. Now, everyone's online, Rach.
Yes.
How can we make sure our kids are protected in the cyber world?
Well, I think that's the first problem, is that everyone is online. So that means the good players and the bad players are online. So first of all, is remembering that the internet is made up of people. All kinds of people, good people, bad people, same people who are in your neighborhood.
Yes.
And it's understanding that that you don't want to just think about the bad people being these others. We also can be these quote-unquote bad people. We need to be good citizens online. We need to treat people the same way we treat them in person.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most mousiest, meekest person becomes, this crazy keyboard warrior online.
I know you wrote an article about good digital citizens.
Yes.
What's that about? What is a good digital citizen? Because I think that will come into play when you're talking about, people online, everyday people, our neighbours, our friends, our strangers and whatnot. So how can we be good digital citizens?
Well, I think we teach our kids manners all the time. It's just part of what we do as parents. We want them to be polite. We want them to treat people well. And I think it's teaching our kids the exact same things online, being a good citizen online, participating in this community, creating a great space online. And I think remembering that the internet is made up of people, as I've said, is that first step. Treating people with the same kindness that you would in the online space as you would in the real world. And
practice what you preach.
Exactly, because I think that our kids are copying us all the time. So sometimes we think our offline behavior is not going to impact the way our kids treat people online, but it will. If we're, yelling at people in the car, being really impatient and treating people poorly in the real world, but then we expect our kids to be something different online, I think it's not reasonable.
Yeah, so how can we create boundaries, I guess, to protect our kids from people? Online bullying seems to be a problem as well. So how do we create protection for our kids in that sense?
Yeah, I think it's just having the sense of kindness. But I think another area besides the bullying is predators that we often think about. This is one area where we want to keep our kids safe online. And we found that police officers have gone online, they've posed as children, and they found that online predators have a few things that they do in common.
What are some of those things that they do?
So they often will ask the kids, where do you keep your computer? Where's your phone? Are your parents letting you take it into a bedroom or a private place? So as parents, we know that we should keep those things out in open places. Okay. So mom and dad can be constantly over their shoulder just checking to see what's happening on the computer.
Have it in an accessible place.
Exactly, like a living room, dining room, something like that. Another thing they're asking is if the parents have monitoring software anywhere on those devices, where it's just going to pop up words that shouldn't be there, in a normal conversation. And they're also asking how involved the parents are in those conversations. Are your parents checking on you? Are you able to talk to them about stuff?
We should encourage those conversations with our kids. Like, what are you doing online?
Exactly, and not making them feel scared to share something if something bad is happening, helping them to feel safe to have those conversations with us.
Thanks so much, Rach, for those great tips. I'm sure you will have learnt some awesome tips that will help you keep your kids safe online.